is happening, what's going on. We're going to be talking making money and making sales post chat GPT. So should be interesting. I've got a graphic here. If I can find my Canva, let's see. Where did my Canva go? All right. And let's go down here. I have some slides for today. I just have to find them here. So good morning to you. All right, here we go. And I should be able to go into present mode here. Present. All right, there we go. So good morning to you. Will people still pay for info? My experience, how to create info that sells, the key to money, pricing. Before I get into this, I just want you to know Masterclass Profits is normally on my website at $700 until the countdown timer expires, which is, I think there's 9 hours left or something. It's $49 at masterclassprofits.com. So we have all this chat GPT stuff going down, and you can make info products with it. You can make reports with it and so forth. Question is, can we still, when supply goes up, demand goes down and price goes down. So the question is, can we still sell info for premium prices in a chat GPT AI age? Now, some people are using chat GPT to make info products. You can certainly do that. It's not really my expertise. My experience is this, that like any topic, for example, I was just studying, I talked about it a couple days ago, free newsletters being offered over on Twitter and how people are marketing with them. In order to create the info product, you have to go find out who these people are, read through all the Twitter threads, click and go over to their profiles, see what they're doing, what they're selling, subscribe to their email list, read their emails, right? Watch their Twitter posts, and then create a pattern or patterns out of all of this and create the info product out of it. Now, this is something very sophisticated. Like right now, ChatGPT can't go log into the email, read their emails, figure out what's going on, create summaries of it, then go look at what they're doing on their Twitter feed and study it all, read their emails, study their Twitter feeds, look at their website, email capture pages, and so forth, subscribe to their newsletter, read their newsletters, and create a big picture out of all of it. ChatGPT cannot do this, but the human brain can. Now, the big objection info product, yeah, Marlon, I'm no expert. I can't do this. I'm sorry. Well, it's just a load of crap. There's nothing that I just explained to you, because I'm creating a product about these free newsletters on Twitter. There's nothing that I just explained to you that requires you to have a degree or credentials or be an expert Twitter newsletter person. I'm compiling research, organizing it, seeing the trends, seeing the patterns, who's doing what, and laying the whole thing out for people. It doesn't require me to personally be the free newsletter expert of the freaking Twitter universe. So, in my opinion, there's still all the opportunity in the world. So that's my experience, is it requires doing all of these things. And the way that you create the product is you're conquering a complex topic that you're researching, putting together the patterns, figuring the whole thing out. Like, let's say I was trying to do something about ranking on YouTube and what top YouTubers do. I have to go study all of the top YouTubers. I have to see the patterns, probably transcribe and print out their video, some of their videos, and look at their old videos and look at the progression as they grew. Try to see patterns here. Maybe I interview a few of them. Like, this is thing where you just can't go grab some articles that somebody's written, right? This is something that has to be figured out, researched and figured out. Now, in the future, maybe AI will be able to do this. But even then, will it be able to take that and create a really compelling info product out of it and write the sales letter and then go make relationships with all the affiliates who are going to promote and sell the thing or go buy the advertising? No. Do you see how? So I'm not saying AI can't be a tool. Like my friend David Perdue has created a report, at least one report using all AI. More power to him, right? He loves it. He said it's really good quality report. Okay, I buy into that. But to me, that's not the opportunity as much as the opportunity is to do what currently only the human brain can do, which is go research stuff across different things, analyze it, find the trends, find the patterns, package it up, and then the key to the money is, to come back to my point on the screen here, the key to the money is you got to be able to sell it, right? You got to be able to sell it. That's the key to the money. You got to be able to sell it, which means, and you got to be able to get the traffic. The selling is creating the sales letter, the sales page, the video sales letter, or webinar. And traffic is buying the traffic, doing content marketing, which AI could help with, or creating relationships with affiliates. And then you have pricing. How do you price this information? And the proper way to price information is in terms of a funnel. What's the funnel and what's the back end? What's the front end and what's the back end? That's a topic that exceeds the discussion today. But there is no right or wrong way to price it. Really, you got to look at what's the funnel and what's the whole big picture here, the back end and so forth, right? So, good morning to you. How are you? What's going on today? Give me a shout out if you're watching live. If you watch on replay, type replay. If you watch to the bitter end today, type bitter end. And so this is my take on it. Number one, people are still going to pay because you can get a level of info, insight, patterns, and analysis that you currently, and probably not for the foreseeable future, going to get from AI. Number two, I feel this like in researching different topics. Like, okay, so I have an asthma problem. I have to go research asthma. It's gotten worse. I mean, I got it at age 30 something when I was freaking working at Fidelity Investments and got sicker than a dog. And they wouldn't give me they only gave me, I think they did give me a month off or maybe just 2 weeks off. I was really, really sick. And I had to go on steroids and stuff. And I have asthma ever since that. And it was controlled all my life without really problems, but now it's gotten worse. So yeah, the doctors are help. So I found that like your best outlet in addition to the doctor is educating yourself on it. So I got to go out, read and study YouTube videos about asthma, books about asthma, and different things about asthma, and find out. And you see, and bring that across. It's not just like, oh, grabbing whatever's popular on Google and rewording it. No, I have to go watch the videos, read books on it, in addition to what my doctor says, and become informed and try to extract the really valuable information from a bunch of crap in books that's just filler. There's probably 2 pages in a book worth reading. The rest of it's probably filler. That's why I can read books so fast. You go through there looking for the 2 pages that are worth a flip. All right. And then how do you create the info that sells? Well, that's it. You're providing something. Now, sometimes the people could do this themselves, but more often not. Like, frankly, most people can't research, don't want to research, don't have time to research, don't even know how to research. So you're doing something that they don't want to do themselves. You're solving problems that they don't know how to solve, and they don't want to they don't want to do the research to solve it, to figure it out. Marie Forleo says, everything is figure outable. She has a book called that. Everything is figure outable. Well, that's your job. That's why you can sell info products, is you're the one that figures it out. Because the other people don't want to do it, and a lot of times can't do it, don't know how to do it. Your job is to figure it out for them. That's your job. Now, the job of the sales page is to convince them that you really figured it out. You just didn't compile a bunch of crap using AI or whatever that's just popular, whatever popular stuff is floating around on Google, and you just compiled it all into something, right? I'm not criticizing. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, if you're doing what I'm talking about, you got a big sales job on your hands, because anyone can produce an info product today just as fast as you can, or faster, because they don't care about the quality of the info and you do, so they can produce it faster. In some cases, they have a bigger budget than you do to go out and hire the top graphic designers and top writers to write the sales page, which had a lot more effort in it than the product itself. And so you're trying to compete with a superior product and a subpar sales page or graphics at affiliate recruiting versus them, right? So you have a sales job on your hand. There ain't no doubt about this. You got a sales job on your hand. That's why I teach copywriting. And then pricing is very strategic. There's a lot of thought and decisions to make that go into pricing and your funnel and so forth. It depends if you're selling it through paid ads, through affiliates. It depends what you want for your back end and so forth. So good morning to you. I see we got some comments here. Hey, Ray, what's up? What's happening? Good morning to you. Oh, that wasn't a social comment. We have Bitter N. Ray says, have you done an asthma report? No, Ray, I didn't start having problems until about 3 months ago. My asthma started getting worse. You know, I'm in my 60s. This happens when you get older, right? And so, no, I haven't. I've just done a modicum of research. I bought like last week this thing where you're supposed to use it 3 times a day, breathing in and out, and it's supposed to help. But, you know, honestly, I did it once and it didn't help worth a flip, and I think made it worse. I'm going to talk to my asthma doctor about it, right? I'm also on, one of the really advanced medications called Trelegy, which is 3 medications in one, and it's horribly expensive. Meaning like it's $700 a pop a month. Covered. In my case, I think I'm going on Medicare now, so hopefully it'll be covered under Medicare. But my current insurance only covers it for a few months, right? So yeah, asthma is a big thing to research. Now, I don't know if I would actually sell a research report on asthma. I'm using it as an example. Medical things, unless you're a doctor, are to me, are probably risky to sell because, medical doctors feel they're the only ones that have the right to produce info on it. You have a right to write a book about it, though, right? But I mean, I've seen people that aren't doctors try to do coaching on medical topics like asthma. I think it's a really bad idea. Think that's like an invitation for a lawsuit, right? Just so that's my opinion. I may be wrong, but that's my opinion, right? But it's what I like. I have a problem with I had a bad problem with angina pain about 7 years ago. I did not want to get angio. So I went and started researching it myself, right? And there's research that I probably ordered 20 or 30 books on it, researched the heck out of it myself. And I found the book by Dr. Esselstyn, which said, there were only 2 long-term research studies that reversed coronary issues. Dr. Dean Ornish and the study by Dr. Esselstyn, these were like 20-year studies. And they both are very similar, which is basically cut out most meat or all meat, eat lots of veggies. Dr. Ornish had an exercise protocol and a meditation protocol. Dr. Esselstyn didn't. But anyway, I went on the Dr. Esselstyn diet, which is horribly difficult and stringent. No oils, no breads, no saturated fat. It's basically vegetables. I mean, it's a really difficult, stringent, because oils are in anything you buy practically at the store, right? Bread is horribly difficult to live without, very difficult. But I did it, and within 3 weeks, probably my angina pain was gone. And I haven't lived stringently on that diet, but I understood enough about what was going on that I solved my angina pain, right? Now, I still have some heart issues, but I don't have angina pain, right? I may still at some point have to have angio, I don't know. Like when I was young, I didn't know, I grew up in Oklahoma. My family didn't care about health. Like they thought fried chicken, fried okra, fried everything was healthy, right? Yeah, we got a healthy meal. Fried chicken, fried okra. If you can fry it, it's on the freaking table. Vegetables loaded with butter. Good God. I didn't know any better till I was too old, Yeah. But I educated myself. And so this is what AI, I don't believe, does. Now, it might be able to help you research stuff faster. It might be able to access data faster than you could do it. It may be able to summarize data. It may facilitate you being able to get the data, but it's not going to crunch it, analyze it, compare it across systems, right? It's just not there yet. It may someday be smarter than us. Like, Elon Musk just founded an organization that's trying to create a pause for 6 months on any new AI, which quite honestly is probably a competitive move because he wants to catch up. That's my opinion. But anyway, these people are coming along going, oh, yes, AI, it could be out of control. We need to have all of these controls on it. Maybe they're right. I don't know. But in any event, AI is not there yet. It may become more intelligent than us in the future. I have no idea. Right now, though, no, it's not. And yeah, I believe you can beat it on sales letters. But you may not in the future. Like in the future, if they can plug in massive databases of direct mail response, Facebook ads results, conversion data from Google Analytics, AI could beat you. because it can analyze that copy based on actual cells, which the human brain doesn't have access to all of those cells. It could never crunch that much data. So at some point in the future, it may be able to beat you on cells. I don't know, right? But in terms of info products, it's not it's not something that at this point in time, or the AI we have access to, can figure stuff out, right? It can't go across all of these things and solve a problem. Basically, what you do in info products is you solve a problem. That's what you're doing in info products. There's a problem and you're solving it. You're figuring it out for people. A good info product. There's a lot of really, really crappy info products out there that don't figure out crap. I mean, the only thing they figured out was to hire a really great sales letter writer and a great graphics person. And they figured out how to stick some really crappy videos in a members area. That's a lot of products out there, right? But I'm talking about good info products, figure stuff out. That's something only you can do at this point in time. All right. All right, Ray, appreciate you joining us today. Everyone else who joined us today, appreciate you all being here. And I'll go ahead and end this live stream today. I hope this is useful to you. It's my insights on info products, AI, and what's going on, and basically how to compete and win against AI today. Y'all have a great day.